Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today and that you're ready for some more A Requiem for Innocence. Finally, it feels like it was forever. And I mean, in a way it has been forever. It's been 2 weeks since last, so yeah, it's been a while. And we only just got started last time as well, so we haven't really gotten anywhere so far. So yeah, I hope you're all... I can't speak. This is a great start. I hope you're all doing okay today. I'm a bit anxious, not gonna lie. For those of you who don't know, last September I was diagnosed with a blood clot in my leg, and I only just recently came off my blood thinners, and now my leg is hurting again, and I'm a bit anxious about that. I don't think it is something to worry about. I hope it's not something to worry about, because it started almost immediately after I stopped taking my blood thinners, but it still causes me to worry and feel anxious. So yeah, my headspace today is a bit absent and chaotic, and yeah. Doctor visit call. Yeah, I know. If it's not better by tomorrow, I will probably call. It hasn't gotten worse since yesterday at least, so that's why I haven't done it today. So I don't think there is anything to worry about, but still, I think I might want to call them just to make sure that this is actually something I can expect and nothing to worry about, but yeah. Also, I just had quite funny. I never really open up my windows or doors or anything because I don't want bugs in my home. I just had to go on a fly hunt. I failed my mission of having a bug-free home. Because when I was out on the balcony today, apparently a fly snuck in, and it bugged me for like half an hour before I could find it and kill it. It's one of the worst parts about summer. Like, summer has bugs, and I don't like them. But it was not a wasp. That would have been a lot worse. A fly I can handle. Bug fix, yeah. Anyway, A Requiem for Innocence today. So, let's try and remember what happened last time. Like I said, it's been a while. So we just started the game last time. We met Jacopo, our main character in this game, and we got to see the revolt happening at the Lord's Manor. We freed the slaves, and we have freed Morgana, and we are now on our way back to the slums, I believe. Also, we kind of got a friend in one of the slaves, Requiem. So yeah, that's a new character for us as well. That was not in the main game. But I think that's a pretty good summary. Like, we had a revolt and we are now on our way back home, basically. And from what I remember and from what I can see here on my screen, that you can't see yet, we are now switching for a bit to Morgana's perspective. So yeah, I think we should just dive into it and hope my voice holds. I have been a bit raspy today and coughing for a bit. I don't think I'm sick or anything. I feel fine, and it's only been for a bit, but I hope that my voice will not mess with us during the stream. But yeah, let's jump into the game. Also, tell me if the sound is okay for you guys. It should be, because I haven't changed anything, but you never know. There, I think it's good on my end. So bright. Light? Am I in heaven? God damn! She's surprisingly heavy for how little meat she has on her. What? You think she get lighter the harder you ran or something? You stitched the super kid. She ain't long for this world anyway. Hell no! I'm not going to let all that effort facing off against the Lord go to waste. You're one stubborn son of a bitch, you know that? This is not heaven. Who are these people? Where am I going? I don't have the strength to think right now. Hey! Don't you go dying on me back there. Please, I'm begging you. I'm so sleepy. Sleep. That sounds wonderful. How nice it would be to fall asleep on such a warm back. A Requiem for Innocence, Part 1, Tales of a Distant Past. So I guess we are out of the prologue. Also, this song is amazing, so beautiful. We're probably safe here for the time being. So, what next? First, I need to take her somewhere she can get some rest. You got nothing in that head of yours except that half-dead girl, do you, kid? What, you fall for her or something? Is that what gets your rocks off? Can you only get it up for the ugliest thing in the city? Oh my god! Not to mention, she can't be older than 10. I like to think of myself as open-minded, but that squicks me, man. No, god no, absolutely not. I'm merely concerned for her well-being. Right, of course you are. Well, everyone's got their kinks. I swear to God. What I'm wanting to know is, what are you planning to do about all those slaves you just freed? They can't stay here. Not even a chance to defend myself. Right. My people are taking care of that. They made arrangements with several slave traders who have agreed to transport them to other cities. After that, who knows? You remember now what happened last time? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, risk skill. Very high risk skill. So, you set them free and then just abandon them? Obviously. I'm not some rich kid playing hero. I gave who knows how many people the opportunity to change their lives. I think I did damn good work, if you ask me. Fair enough. Can't accept you to give him the world. Setting the slaves free wasn't even the main objective. You're more perceptive than you look. Damn straight. Anywho, I'm planning to stick around for a bit. You still owe me that night with a pretty lady. In that case, you should head down to the pub. You'll probably find some of my people there. The ones who weren't injured, at least. Aye aye! As much as I'd like to take her to a real doctor, I'd probably do best not to show my face in the city proper so soon after making a mess of the Lord's manor. If one of his guards were to spot me, it would probably not end well. Which means she is my only hope. It's still afternoon. We're not open until evening. It's me, Maria. Let me in. Jacopo? You're alive? You have any idea how worried I was? I mean, fucking hell! I haven't slept in 2 weeks. I bet my life that I just woke you. Oh, shove it. It's the sentiment that counts. Anyway, I'm glad you're... Wait. What the hell is that on your back? A corpse? She will be one soon if we don't do something. But for the time being, she's still alive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop right there. I have about 1,000 things I want to say right now, but let's start with this. What exactly are you planning to do with her here? I mean, she looks like she got mauled by a fucking lion. I need to stay low for a while. I can't risk showing my face in the city, so I was wondering if you could mind letting her stay here for a while. Excuse me? Let her stay here. And if you could look after her while she's here, I would appreciate it. No. Stop. Time out. I'm not doing anything without an explanation. First of all, who is she? And what the hell happened to her? The Lord was torturing her. I rescued her during the revolt. Okay, keep going. That's all there is to it. That's a pretty pathetic explanation. I'm telling you, that's all there is to it. What more do you want from me? So you're telling me you infiltrated the Lord's manor to swipe a half-dead little girl you never even met before? You could have gone for, I don't know, something worth actual money? She's just skin and bones, and God knows if those wounds will ever heal. Though, if she's pretty enough, we might be able to put her to work, I guess. Let me get a quick look at... I have no words. I can't. Please, Maria. The longer we stand here, the closer she gets to death. And once she recovers, if she even does, what then? How does she pay for her food? Cause she's sure as shit can't work here. I'm not sure there's much work she even can do. We're a business, not a charity. If I'm going to be putting my time and money into looking after her, I need something in return. And she doesn't look like she'd be able to offer much of anything. I can offer some financial assistance. We plundered a decent amount of valuables from the Lord's treasury. Even after we divide everything up, my share should be enough to support her for some time. I don't get it. Why do you care so much? What, do you expect me to just leave her to die? I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I could have done something to prevent it. I swear to God, does anyone have a damn heart? Because everyone sure seems hell-bent on letting her die. Whoa, relax, chill. You lived here long enough, Jacopo. You should know as well as anyone that morals and good intentions aren't enough to help anyone. I don't care, I want to help her. She can't be any older than 10. And her face could very well still heal. I couldn't stand to see her life end like this. Abused and tortured by a madman. It's downright cruel. She deserves better. She deserves to know the world's not all hell and misery. Oh, fine, fine! You win, I surrender. I know better than anyone there's no change in your mind once you're set on something. God, you can be so hot-headed sometimes. So, would you help? Well, it's not like anyone else is going to. Now, whether she makes it or not is a question of how much that scrawny body of hers is determined to hold on. So what are you waiting for? Bring her on in. Thank you, Maria. I really appreciate it. Ugh, cut it out with the mushy crap. You're gonna make me spew. Please, just stick to your usual snippy bitch act. I'm gonna get a bath going. Give me a hand. Money versus girl. Yeah, well, I can understand it in a way, but yeah. I am very happy that Jacopo is a decent person. At least for now. And also it shows us that he wasn't always the greedy lord. He actually does have a heart. So, yeah, I like that contrast. It is still the same character. Decent-ish, yeah. She should be able to get some rest here. Hardly anyone comes back here, even during business hours. I have to say though, even cleaned up, she's a damn mess. People say the Lord's a twisted bastard, but this is way worse than I imagined. Who would do this to such a young girl? Oh, and for the record, I checked, and she is still, chaste, if you would. Pfft. Good to know the Lord's not that fucked up, I guess. Thank goodness for small blessings. Not that preserving her virginity is a whole lot of comfort compared to what he did do. Maria, show a little common decency, would you? Telling a whore to be decent is like telling a cat to bark. Well, start barking, goddammit! But why do you even think I need to know whether she's chaste or not? I checked, so I figured I'd mention it. Keep it to yourself! You know, for someone who spends so much time in a whorehouse, you sure are easily embarrassed. Huh? What was that? Oh, nothing. And besides, the only reason I'm here so much is to help out with the business side of things, not to make use of the facilities. So you did hear me. He had good intentions the whole thing through, but there is a saying about good intentions and hell. Yeah, I do agree with Maria. It's not a huge thing in the whole scheme of things, but sometimes it's good to take small victories. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Ah, hey, Maria. Oh, is she coming too? Hey there, how are you feeling? Can you see me? I got some warm water if you're up to drinking anything. Still too weak to move on your own, it looks like. That's alright. Hang on. I'll go grab it and help you out. Oh, Lord. Sounds like she just said something. Of thy mercy, cut off mine enemies. Huh? Enemies? All them that afflict my soul. Hello? You okay in there? For I am thy servant. Oh, Lord. It's okay. He's not here. We escaped. He can't hurt you anymore. Of thy mercy. It's okay. Destroy all them. Hey, Jacopo? Not to be indecent, but I think she might be, beyond repair. And not just physically. No need to jump to conclusions. She could simply be disoriented. You're safe. There are no enemies here. No need to be afraid. You'll be feeling better in no time. You just need some rest. The human body is incredibly adept at repairing itself. I'll have some ointment for you soon too. You what? Ointment? How are you expecting to pay for... Don't interrupt me, Maria. Christ. Just hang in there a little longer. You'll be all better before you know it. If there's anything you need or want, don't hesitate to ask. I'll get you anything within reason. I guess it'll still be a bit before you can talk much, huh? Maria, I need to drop by the pub for a bit. I get some ointment on my way. Butterfly. Butterfly brooch gone. Butterfly brooch? What are you talking about? Is she seeing things or something? Perhaps. Or maybe the Lord took it from her. My treasure. Alright, I'll see if I can find it while I'm out. If it's something the Lord took from you, there's a chance it might be in the stuff we looted from his manor. I'll be back later today. You get some rest, okay? Look after her while I'm gone, would you, Maria? I already agreed, so it's not like I can say no. Just remember, I got work to do, so I can't be with her every waking moment. A room, a warm blanket, and you checking in on her every once in a while is more than enough, thank you. Anyway, I'll be back. Ciao! Thinking about the core game, it is a commonish belief that anger/hate, etc. is one of the major reasons that people become ghosts. Yeah, that's yeah, I agree with that. Go back and look for it, Jacopo. Yeah, exactly. Go back to the manor, will you? Maria has more integrity than a lot of people. Yeah, well, yeah. She did have a look down there while she was passed. Oh god, stop. We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, she does stand behind her words, absolutely. I like Maria. Like, she was the villain of Door 3, but she's not a bad person. She's a very strong and very capable woman, and you don't want to mess with her, but, like, she's not evil. And I do like her a lot. Hey, Jacopo? Yeah? Don't get in over your head, okay? I won't. She makes really nice buns too. Wait, buns? Are we talking about boobs? What? And then I charged in, me trust the blade held high, cutting off Barney's last escape route. The poor bastard straight up and pissed himself, begging and crying for his life. You were never even in the same room as him, you lying scoundrel. It ain't the details, but the spirit what matters, and I had enough spirit in me to bring the Lord himself to his knees. Forget this worthless twit. I took out 10, no 20 guards all by myself. This scar on my back is a trophy, proof of my valiant exploits in I think all the yelling opened up the wound again. The only thing a scar on your back proves is that you turned tail and ran, you little chicken shit. You tell him! And in Door 2, her family was messed with, and because of that she was on path of revenge. Door 3 it was, but yeah, exactly. Well, it certainly looks like they're enjoying themselves. Perhaps a little too much, going by how many seem to have drunk themselves comatose. Not that I don't understand wanting to celebrate. Oh, at last you grace us with your presence! Where the hell have you been? We've been waiting. Word is he made a mad dash for the whorehouse as soon as they got back. I see how it is. You'd rather celebrate with her than us. Must be nice, putting prostitutes before your comrades at arms. I'm not putting anyone before anyone. An old friend of mine works there, nothing more. No need to be bashful. You can make up for it by getting your butt over here and drinking with us. You were the star of the show, after all. The what? You were the one who infiltrated the Lord's manor. Today wouldn't even be possible without you. You did good work, and everyone here knows it. For the record, I was gonna do it myself, but I decided to let you have the honor. I could have rallied the slaves together in half the time you took. Tell that to the scar on your back, chicken shit. You tell him. I see. Risking your lives hasn't made you three any less unruly. But I'm glad you all made it out alive, truly. On that note, do we have an idea what the casualty numbers look like? Bunch of wounded, but nobody dead. Good fortune was on our side. Raw, unmatched skill, you mean? We're the trifecta of terror. The trifecta of twats, more like. The only reason you and your band made it out unscathed is because we slaves were on the front lines. You have any idea how many we lost? Gratian! Hello again. You're looking surprisingly sober. Not drinking, huh? Just finished my first cask, actually. Let me tell you, these guys are damn lightweights. Hardly even put up a fight. So the pile of bodies in the corner is Gratian's doing then? What on earth is his stomach made of? So boys, if you really think you're such hot shit, then how about you show me what you're made of? Let's drink! See if you live up to your trifecta of tarts or whatever the hell it was. We actually, we want to take our time drinking, you know? Enjoy ourselves. Over yonder. Yeah, the one on my back hurts if I drink too much, besides... You tell him. Godspeed, Jacopo. Wait! Get back here! God damn it. Bunch of pussies. You won't run on me now, will you, kid? I still have things to take care of. I have to find somewhere to get some ointment. And I'm looking for a missing butterfly brooch as well. A brooch? You mean this thing? Yes, that. That must be it. The girl says it belongs to her. Could I have it so I can give it back? I don't know. I am the one who found it. There's plenty more in the loot pile. What do you care about a worthless scrap of metal? I think it looks pretty cute on me, to be honest. What a load of bull. Fine, I'll bite. What do you want for it? Ha! I'm glad you asked. Beat me in a drinking contest and it's all yours. Excuse me? Beat you? You went through an entire cask. What? We haven't even started and you're already admitted defeat? For the star of the show, you sure are a wuss. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. The revolt never would have happened without me. Soon, everyone will know who the real star of today's show was. Yours truly. Tch. Fine. If you're so desperate for a playmate, I'm down for your little game. But let me tell you, I hold my liquor quite well, thank you very much. I'll wipe that smug grin off your face and shove it in a barrel full of your own vomit. Ha 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 ha! That's the fucking spirit! That prissy face of yours will be licking the chamber pot when I'm done with you. Oh god. So easily baited, yeah. It is Jacopo, so... I always find it amazing how easily people let other people manipulate them. Yeah, true, true. Hey fellas, Gratian and Jacopo's having a drinking contest. Gratian? Who the hell's that? Do we have a Gratian? Right over there, the big fella. He helped with the revolt. Used to be a gladiator. A gladiator? Those still exist? I'm putting my money on Gratian. Bloody traitor, Jacopo's been with us from the very beginning. I'm betting on him. Looks like we're drawn quite a crowd. You got yourself an impressive little fan club, kid. When you've been in the slums as long as I have, you get to know pretty much everyone. The more to humiliate you're in front of. Right then, the rules are simple. Whoever stays conscious longest wins. Though I doubt it'll be much of a contest. Yeah, you just keep pretending you have a chance. The truth will hit you soon enough. Hello James, welcome, welcome. I love your avatar, have fun playing. I'm glad I'm getting recommended people playing my favorite game without even having to search for it. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy it and thank you for the compliment. Thank you. I hope you will enjoy your stay here. Maria, at least when manipulated on door 3, was very clever. Yes, Maria is a woman. And she's a very smart woman at that, so yes. Goofy vampire. Well, true. I agree with that. I am not the most graceful vampire, to be honest. On the count of 3. 3! What's the matter, kid? You're looking a little sluggish, and this is only glass 4. I just love the epic music in the background as well. Women usually do the manipulating. Well, yes. To be honest, yes. Look at you. Your eyes are going bloodshot. You're all talk after all. Ha! You keep telling yourself that. Hey, booze wench, keep 'em coming. I could do this for hours. More, more, more! Fill her up! I was quicker than you that time. You're better than you look. But don't forget, I got a full cask on you. You're running with a handicap. Ha! I'm not the one who challenged you. You're just making excuses for when I beat your ass. How many does this make? 10? 20? I've lost count. Throwing in the towel, are ya? See, what I tell ya. Step aside, kid. This ain't the man's world. Are you even hearing yourself? Shut your stupid pretty kid face, kid. I never liked ya. Not for 1 second. What? Resorting to childish insults now, are we? I was planning to start a revolt long before you ever showed up. Then you came marching in and took all the glory for yourself. Fucking who do you even think you are? Where are you now? Well, I have you know, I never liked you either. You think that just because you can swing a sword around like a big ape, that makes you better than everyone. My god, they are both dying here. Most men are about as blunt as manipulating as great, attacking ego, etc. Yeah. Meanwhile, Jacopo is pouring his drinks on the floor while Gratia looks away. That would be quite funny, actually, but I do think he's too proud for that. He is, I think he is going all in. Me when doing squats and losing count, yeah, same. It is, squats are painful. I am not good at doing squats. Death for the drunk gods, yeah. What the freak did you just freaking say about me, you little punk? You wanna go, eh? You wanna go? If you wanna go, take another drink. Isn't that what we're doing this for, huh? Oh fuck, that's right. Fill us up again, wench. The world is spinning. That all you got? Your face is red as a baboon's ass. And you're pale as a fucking corpse. One more round. I'll crush ya. You can try. Excuse me, What? What's your problem? Booze! Where's the booze? Ah! Please, don't be angry with me, but, well, we're all out of everything. You're what? Then go get more. This ain't the only pub in town. I have. Everyone's out, everywhere. Oh my god. And then they made Public Enemy. I can't speak. Then they were made Public Enemy #1. So, it's a draw? How anticlimactic. Seriously, what a load of bull. Ah! He just fell over! I think Requiem just died, guys. Okay, never mind, he's sleeping. He's just sleeping. God, he may be the rowdiest man I have ever met. Is he going to be okay? That looked like it really hurt. Leave him be. He'll wake up when he needs to piss. Probably. And on that note, I'll be in the latrine. Ugh. My God. I can just feel my liver hurting from that. And here I like start getting woozy after like 2 drinks. So I would be dead if I attempted to do that. Now putting him in a pose so he doesn't drown on his own puke. Yeah, true. I wonder if they thought about that or if they just left him. Maria, it's almost time to open up. Gotcha, I'll be out in a sec. You get some rest, hear me? I gotta run for a bit, but you shouldn't have to worry about anyone coming back here. There's an urn filled with water in the mess hall if you get thirsty. You can't hear a word I'm saying, can you? Well, night. You don't think it was a thing back then? I mean, they should have known that you can, like, choke on your own vomit. They should have seen it a couple of times, I feel, but I'm no expert of, like, medieval times, so I honestly don't know. I entreat you to think long and hard about your actions. I'm trying to say info AI at work, yeah. Info is good, we want to learn. Oh God, you'll be performing miracles for me now. A man stood before me. There were several young girls in the room. They looked like prostitutes. Some of them might have been boys. The man's clothes were beautiful. His jewelry glimmered in the light. His eyes glimmered too, but with madness, not beauty. He was the lord of the land. I had been taken from my home, and now I was kneeling before the Lord. And if you cooperate, I can guarantee you'll live more than comfortably. I looked up at the Lord sternly. He was a scary man, but I couldn't let fear stand in my way. I was the daughter of God, his beloved servant on this earth. I had to act according to his will. Miracles are not something to be performed for one single person's benefit. What? Miracles are not magic or parlor tricks. They are a precious gift, granted to me by my Father in heaven. Using his power for personal gratification is a grave sin. I will do no such thing. I entreat you to think long and hard about your actions. I mean, they were less educated but not stupid. Yeah, true. That's why I feel like they should have known. Maybe not like immediately when like the first liquor was invented, I guess, but they should have noticed, I guess. Most people were probably as stupid back then as they are now. Ouch, the burn. But yeah. The earliest recognition that placing unconscious patients on their side would prevent obstruction of the airway was by Robert Bowles, a doctor at the Victoria Hospital in Folkestone, England. In 1891, he presented a paper with the title on Stertor apoplexy and the management of the What are these words? Apoplectic state in relation to stroke patients with noisy breathing from airway obstruction, also known as stutter. Okay, well, the more you know. Do away with such selfish desires and dedicate yourself to helping the people. The power you have been given was bestowed upon you by the hand of God. It's not your power. He is merely allowing you to make use of it for a short time. Pride is a sin. Please consider how you conduct yourself. You're an ignorant, insolent child, aren't you? I bought you. You're my property. You have no right to an opinion. That is not my opinion. That is the way of the world, as God... Silence! You're not here to talk. You're here to perform miracles for me and my guests. The Lord glared angrily down at me. I gulped, biting my lip to keep it from trembling. I steeled myself, fought down every urge to look away. As I have already told you, I will do no such thing. But the Lord would not hear it. With a sickening laugh, he took a step toward me. What you will or will not do is my decision, not yours. No! Get your hands off! He grabbed me by the hair and threw me to the hard floor. Ah! It seems you need someone to show you your place, child. You are my property. You are to do as I say. You are not to talk back or criticize. And you are to give everything to me. Your life, your body, your soul, your love. Every last thing. My love and my soul are for my Father only, for God. I am no man's property. Ah! You can call yourself whatever you want. You still feel pain like everyone else. You still scream. Was it like a scratch on the arm anyway? How many times have you cut yourself performing miracles, saint? Surely you're accustomed to the pain by now. Now, for the first taste of your so-called miracle blood. I imagine it must be truly exquisite if what they say about you is to be believed. Remember, medical knowledge was very wonky for a long time. Yeah, partially because church was against any form of science. Very true, very true. I don't think that's the same as people seeing others choke on their own puke though. I'm sure they figured that out early. Yeah, I mean, probably, but who knows really, who knows? It could have been either way, to be honest. In medieval times, the normal curing method for illness was leeches. Yeah, also true. Oh my god, we are really learning stuff here today. Women's uterus falling out if they went over the speed of 50 kilometers is one of my most favorite examples of bullshit in medicine. Oh my god. Actual medicine is surprisingly young. Yeah, very true. And still now, we don't know everything. There's still lots of mysteries, but yeah. Who knows, really? Who knows? We weren't there, so it's hard to tell, but my initial thought is they should notice if like enough people choke on their own vomits, they should like understand what's happening, but as Duder said, people are stupid, so who knows? Who knows? That your birth brought an end to a terrible drought. No! Yes. Give unto me your blessing, saint. Please, I beg of you, don't do this. I'm begging you, please. My blood was meant for the sick, the poor, the suffering. My miracles were meant for those who needed them. Is this another of your trials for me, Father? People There are so many people. They're looking at me and laughing. Well, well, good morning, daughter of God. I hope you slept well. What's going on? What are all these people doing here? As I told you, you're here to perform miracles for me and my guests. No. I tried to twist away, but a jolt of pain ran up my arms. Looking down, I saw heavy shackles around my wrists. I was sitting atop a white sheet on what looked like an altar, and I was naked. No! Why am I... Now, surely you, the daughter of God herself, are not ashamed of the body your father gave you now, are you? You're not some lowly peasant girl. You're above shame, aren't you? What do you think you're doing? This is an act of blasphemy. The Lord pressed his hand against my mouth, bringing his face just inches away from mine. I would encourage you to not insult my guests, Saint. Your job is to provide them with your blood, not to give sermons. He placed a knife against my neck. Intense pain jolted through my body. No tears. No, that's a good girl. It simply wouldn't be the same if you cried and blubbered like a lowly slave or a whore. Dignified and saintly, that's what I need you to be. The Lord brought a goblet up to my neck, filling it with the blood flowing from the gash. He raised it high into the air. Cheers! And saint's blood and good fortune to all! And then started passing it around to his guests. Staring hazily out into the crowd, I prayed that someone might speak up, might proclaim this to be the terrible affront against the Lord that it was, might declare that I should be set free, that someone, anyone, would speak against the Lord. What a wonderfully curious item you find yourself with, Lord Bonnier. Indeed, you never fail to surprise, my lord. But his wealthy companions had no objections. In fact, they were quite pleased, smiling and laughing with teeth bared. Most of them looked like they had never gone a day in their lives without a proper meal, and all of them were wearing masks to hide their faces. An unholy Sabbath. A filthy, perverse blood Sabbath. My consciousness began slipping away, not from pain, but despair. I couldn't bear the sight of them, these men and women who didn't fear God, reveling in depravity. They were monsters dressed in fancy clothing. Or perhaps they were demons taking the form of humans. And these were the gates of hell. Poor girl, oh my god. It's really... yeah. I can imagine people shoving fingers into their throat to pull out the puke instead. Doesn't require as much thinking. Yeah, maybe. True. Preventing a problem requires more thinking. Fixing a problem right in front of you is more obvious. Yeah, and also people will be drunk at a pub, so that also like ruins the thinking capabilities. So yeah, who knows? And every time he did, he drained me of my blood. Before long, my body was covered in scars and gashes. I could hardly even bear to look at my own arms and legs. In some places, I was purple and swollen. In others, my skin seemed to curl back to reveal the raw pink flesh beneath. Everywhere, I was wet and slick with blood. The wounds were far worse, far more hideous than any I had given myself to help the people of my village. It was gut-wrenching, repulsive. The Lord sometimes had trouble deciding where to cut, but not out of any sense of sympathy for me. He simply thought that drawing blood from an untouched area of my body would make it more effective. Perhaps I use your stomach today, Saint. I should be able to get some nice pure blood from there. At that point in time, I hadn't been completely stripped of my willpower quite yet. Because my physical restraints prevented me from fainting back, I put all my energy into ensuring my spirit did not yield to him. Stop this! Can you not comprehend that what you're doing is an affront to the Lord? I'm free to do what I wish with my property. Saint or not, you are no different than any other of my slaves. The Lord is greatly displeased with your actions. Then use your miracle powers to deliver divine punishment on me. Go on. You can do that, can't you? Your soul will be punished. You may not see the effects now, but you will pay for your sins one day. Ha! You're not as threatening as you think, buck-naked girl. Don't give me that look, girl. I have no interest in taking that from you. You'd be lucky to find anyone willing to lay with a girl covered in disgusting scars. Oh, I almost forgot. You need to eat too, don't you, daughter of God? I'm told consuming meat increases the amount of blood your body produces, so I've acquired some special exotic meat just for you. I don't want your meat. Now, don't be difficult. I can't have you running out of blood on me, so you will eat this meat, even if I have to force it down the tiny throat of yours. Slave boy, get in here! Bring the saint her supper. Hurry up, you worthless worm! My apologies for keeping you waiting, my lord. You dare drop food before your lord, cur! You've ruined my robes! Ah! Are you incapable of even carrying a damn plate across the room? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Stop it, please. Does he really deserve to be hit for that? A slave's sole purpose in life is to serve their master. A slave who cannot follow simple order to serve whatever punishment I decide to deserve, saint. Please have mercy. Don't kill me too. I beg of you. All right, then this is how we'll handle it. If you eat the meat, saint, I turn a blind eye to the boy's mistake. Okay, I'll do it. I'll eat the meat. However much you want, I'll eat it. So please, do not raise your hand against the boy any further. Very well. Not sure what you mean. I think most people feel as smart as when they are drunk. Also, this conversation is weird and off topic. Yeah. Well, considering Jacopo became Lord as we know by now, I guess Barnier never actually was punished by Morgana. Yeah, that's also true. He never got his punishment, and that's also quite, I wouldn't say sad, but like disappointing. He deserves it. Like, he is the evil one. I mean, Jacopo definitely did some evil shit to her, and I can understand her wrath towards him, but he didn't have any ill intent, whereas Barnier, on the other hand, was pure evil and deserved every punishment. So yeah, I agree with you there, Duder. With a satisfied smirk, the Lord returned the fallen meat to the plate and set it before me. Ugh. I almost gagged at the stench. It didn't appear to be spoiled, but nonetheless it was indescribably unpleasant. In no small part, I imagine, because it was raw. What's the matter? You said you would eat. Or was that simply a lie to stay my hand, daughter of God? I'll eat it. My hands were still shackled, so I had no choice but to bend forward and take a piece into my mouth like a wild animal. I tried to clear my mind, to not think about what I was doing. How I must have looked. A holy saint of the Lord, unclothed and in chains, gnawing at raw meat like a stray dog. Miserable, disgraceful. It smelled so bad, and I never tasted anything like this before. Why? What? Why? What did he do? He? The slave boy, still on the floor from the Lord's beating, was looking over at me with vacant eyes. Or rather, at the meat. Oh my god. I do remember this now, but still... No. No, you wouldn't. This isn't... Is it? He didn't deserve this! No, I would never... I couldn't... No! Well, well, is the meat not to your liking then, Saint? Hear that, slave? The Saint says your brother tastes so bad it makes a wretch. No, I didn't know. Ah, but you didn't keep your word now, did you? Listen up, boy. Eek! It's the dungeon for you. No, 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 please no, please no, please, please, please no. Guards, someone shut this worm up and toss him in the dungeon. Please no! He's mad. Everyone's completely mad. How can a man like him, a man so twisted and cruel, exist on God's earth? Someone, please, get me out of here. Take me away from this place. Anyone. O Father who art in heaven, I pray for you to lead me unto deliverance. Father, your trials, they are much too great. Poor girl, oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like my leg is hurting quite a bit and we have been going for almost an hour, so it's stretchy time, guys. So don't go anywhere, but do please stretch. It is good for you. And I'm gonna go and stretch a bit myself, so see you in a few minutes. Alright, I am back. It was a nice stretch. I hope you guys got to stretch a bit too. Lolly judges the chat yet again. I always judge you. You are very judge-worthy. Alright, let's keep going with the story. Ugh, I feel like my brain's been pickled in booze. My head's pounding. Throwing it all back up helped a bit, but tomorrow's going to be absolute hell. Hmm? You were great as always, darling. So what do you say we continue this somewhere a little more private? It's so sweet of you to offer, but like I told you last time and the time before, I can't. It's against the rules. Hey now, we both know the other girls are already having some extra fun on the side. If you ask me, I think we make good lovers. 'Cause we sure make good love. You know, to tell you the truth, I do kinda like you. Oh, Daniel. But you're missing one very important thing I require for all my lovers. What is it? What am I missing? Money. The burn. You found a way to hide the heart. Oh my god, it's gone! How did you do that? What did you do, Day? What did you do? And also, thank you. Finally. Once I got a treasury I can swim in, then we can talk. Till then, we keep it strictly business. God, you really are a cold-hearted bitch. Fine, whatever. See you again. And a wonderful evening to you too, sir. Fucking men, I swear. You act friendly for 10 minutes and they think you want to get hitched. He seems like a very pleasant man. Jacopo? Oh god, don't tell me you saw that. I did. Sorry. I don't know how you removed it from me, but like, I can't see it either. It is, wait, it is there if I go to, the YouTube page, so... But it's not there in my own chat. Strange. Interesting, but I am happy all the same, because my god, that heart gave me a headache. On top triple dots reaction up. Oh, I see, I see. Perfect, perfect. It's no big deal. No skin off my back. Also, holy hell, how much did you drink? You smell like you brought a whole pub back with you. It wasn't my decision. I wasn't planning on drinking at all. Really now? Well, not that it matters. So, quick question for you, Jacopo. Wanna be lovers? Day stealing all our hearts, yeah. Day done its good work for today, only chaos from now on. Yeah, you deserve some chaos. You've done really good work here, Day. If I could promote you, I would promote you. Not sure what the equivalent would be. Do you want to be a mod? Excuse me? Wow, chill man, tone it down, like 10 notches, would you? But where did that come from? Do you really? I never realized you felt that way about... Like hell I do, dipshit. Harsh words. It's just, I'm tired of going through the same routine over and over and over again. It never stops, no matter how many I turn down. So I figure, if people think I've already got someone, it may lose me a few clients. But it'll also mean spending less time dealing with guys like him. You're more than welcome to use my name if you think it'll help. Are you sure that's what you want, though? What? What do you mean, am I sure? I just mean, it could come back to bite you when you find someone you actually love. Someone I actually love, huh? Yeah, I can't see that happening. Ever. You're still young. Who knows what the future may hold? I've just got a gut feeling. Oh? Yeah, something deep down tells me love just ain't for me. I can't imagine myself ever feeling that way about anyone. And it's not something I want either. It doesn't interest me at all. I never really wanted kids or a family. Hell, even the idea kinda grosses me out, honestly. I'm not sure why, or if there even is a reason. It's not like something happened to make me this way, or one day I decided, nope, it ain't happening. All that shit, it just isn't for me, plain and simple. Become mod, ban self. We know you're not allowed to ban yourself, Day. We need you here, obviously. We can't function without you. Maybe you should look for another job, Maria. Well, sex and love isn't really the same thing, so you can still like work as a prostitute and feel like you don't want to have a relationship with someone, I feel. Not wanting kids is 100% valid, really. Rather not have kids than be a horrible mother. Yeah, true. I am one of those people who don't want kids. I have always felt like that. And I feel like it's something that that you're not really allowed to feel like as a woman. Because as soon as you mention it to people, people start questioning you, like, oh, but why not? The kids are wonderful, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you change your mind when you find the right person, blah, blah, blah. Like, no. No. I just don't. So, you know. Depends on who you ask. Yeah, of course. You know, sometimes a couple of girls come up to me and say, you should find yourself a nice man, Maria. I know they mean well, but it's frustrating. I don't want to deal with it. I mean, I'm also tuned that kind of talk out automatically now, but still. Oh jeez, I'm sorry. I just needed to get that off my chest. You think that makes me weird? No, not at all. I don't think love is inherently bad or anything. If that's what makes someone happy, more power to them. I won't deny you're a unique woman. Pretty clothes and jewelry don't faze you, and you don't thrive on gossip and drama like many girls I know. But you've always been this way for as long as I've known you. You are who you are, and that's perfectly fine. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, and how interested you are in finding love isn't going to change how I treat you. Thanks, Jacopo. You're a good guy and a good friend. No problem. I'm glad you feel that way. I like what we have. I like it a lot. You, me, friends. Whatever's between our legs be damned. And I hope it can stay that way, even if everyone else wants to give a shit for it. Of course it will. I have total confidence in our friendship, and that it can continue to grow over the years. Me being a man and you a woman has no bearing on any of that. Man, I've gotta say, you actually speaking your mind instead of putting on airs kinda gives me the creeps. Well, if that's how you're going to be, see if I ever do it again. Anyway, I suppose your uniqueness is what allows you to believe so strongly in friendship. Your, how should I put it? Complete and utter inability to comprehend love? To put it bluntly, yes. I guess that's one benefit to me being a weirdo then. I get to have you as a friend. So it is. Although, in that sense, I'm not much different than her. I never had romantic feelings for anyone either. So, hey. I know I said this like a couple hours ago or whatever, but seriously, please try not to get in over your head, okay? I'm pretty damn content with the way things are. I mean, sure, I'm poor, and sure, I'm a whore, and living to old age is probably out of the question. But I think that's a pretty solid balance, all told. I got me a good friend. I work with some great girls. Life ain't half bad. I enjoy it, with all its ups and downs. It's a hell of a lot better here than at the orphanage. What more could I possibly ask for? What we got is good, isn't it? I'd like to check in on the girl, if that's not a problem. I managed to get my hands on some ointment. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off like that. It's fine. Oh, and I also found the butterfly brooch she was asking about. Oh, nice! She'll be happy to see that, I imagine. Any change in her condition while I was out? Nope. She's just been sleeping. Here, let me walk you to her room. Thanks. I'm sorry, Maria. You may be content with the way things are, but I'm not. I want to go out into the world one day, prove myself. I'm tired of being sneered at and told I'm worthless, inferior. Hello, Johanna. Welcome. You're my sibling. I didn't even know I had siblings. Welcome. I hope you will enjoy your stay here. She's sleeping so soundly, part of me wonders if she'll ever wake up. Anyway, room's all yours. I gotta get back to work. Alright, thanks. More goofy vampires? There are never enough goofy vampires. There's always room for more. Take care of yourself out there. Man, I've been at this for years. You don't have to worry about me. I guess now's as good a time as any to apply the ointment. Are you okay? No, please don't. I'm begging you. Help. Hey, what's... Suddenly, the girl began writhing on the bed and clasping at her chest. Half panicked, I reached out for her. When I realized her eyes were wide open, they were pale gold and stared straight through me. No, that doesn't quite capture it. I felt almost as though I had just been skewered with a spear. They looked horribly out of place on her disfigured face. The dark patches of flesh, in fact, seemed to accentuate her eyes. The contrast gave them a curious sort of magnetism, unwavering resolve and fragility, benevolence and seething madness. They were enchanting, and also overwhelmingly inhuman. Perhaps her otherworldly beauty was, in some way, a result of her being in shambles physically and mentally. Like she was standing on the precipice. Moving on. Majestic wings spread wide as she prepared to embark on a journey back to heaven. Not on my watch, you're not. You put those damn wings away. Hold on, I guess I'll go get some water. But, hey! As I tried to step away from where she lay, the girl abruptly lurched forward and jumped down on my arm. Shit! Get off me! Calm down! I am not your enemy! Ah! Her teeth clenched down on my arm, ripping into flesh with a force I never imagined a girl capable of. I was afraid she might take a good chunk of it with her. That said, I could have easily knocked her away. She was an emaciated child, and myself a relatively healthy adult man. Hey! Which is precisely why I didn't. As the girl growled and gnawed at me like a rabid dog, I forced myself to make a smile and let her have at me. If that's what it takes to placate you, then my arm is all yours. Bite it, claw it, rip it off, whatever you want. A few years back, there was a stray cat not far from where I lived. It was always hissing and biting anyone that got near it. But after a while, when it realized we meant it no harm, it stopped all that. It calmed down. Humans are the same way. We're just big animals. Ugly speckles, yeah. That said, this really does hurt like a son of a bitch. After some time, she finally released my arm, taking a deep breath and pulling away. Then, she seemed to roll her tongue around inside her mouth, as though trying to clean it. And once she was done with that, she began surveying the room with her pale gold eyes. They weren't the feral glimmering eyes of an animal anymore, but clear and lucid. Human. Looks like you finally calmed down. Let go of me. Whoa, I'm not going to hurt. Let go! Get your hands off me, please! Okay, no need to shout. I won't touch you without the permission. I won't do anything to make you uncomfortable. Let's try this again. Have you calmed down? Though she still seemed to be disoriented, she gave me a nod. Okay, good. Actual communication. Progress. Where am I? She doesn't seem to remember her escape from the Lord's Manor. Not that surprises me. She spoke in a hushed half-whisper, her voice much more restrained than other girls her age. Her furor had subdued, turning her soft-spoken and aloof. Considering everything she had been through, finding herself now in an unfamiliar room with a stranger, it was a natural response. But still it seemed unbefitting. This is, well, would she even know what a brothel is? And if she did, would telling her that go over well? It's kind of like my home, I guess you could say. I hear strange voices. Women. They sound like they're moaning. And the floor is creaking. Yeah, sure is. Well, crap. I've gotten so used to that I just tune it all out automatically. But she's right, you can definitely hear voices through the walls. No talking my way out of that. This is your home, you said. So you host terrible banquets as well? Whoa. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm sorry, I lied. This isn't my home. I just wasn't sure I could explain it in a way you would understand. Yes, floor, not bed. Yeah, let's say that. We're in a brothel. Do you know what that is? It's where a bunch of women called prostitutes get together and sell sad man happiness. I know what a prostitute is. Oh, do you? I'm surprised. You're a little young for that. They are unclean. They disobey my father's teachings. What? God says fornication is a sin. All who indulge in worldly pleasure defile themselves and shall be cast down into hell. Why am I in a brothel? Because this is the only place I knew that would look after you. But don't you worry, I have a good friend here, you can trust her. She'll take good care of you. So, you sold me to a whorehouse? Excuse me? You mean to defile me further? To make me into a harlot? Whoa, slow down. I never said that. And no, that's not why I brought you here. Liar. First off, you're a liar. You mean to force me to defy the teachings of my father? Take me back to the Lord's Manor. Are you out of my mind? I would rather be there than here. He's a terrible, cruel, evil man, but at least he let me keep my chastity. So take me back to him. Okay, stop. Not another goddamn word. You want me to take you back to the Lord's Manor? Like hell! Do you have any idea what I went through to get you out of there? And then there's Maria, who's been caring for you while I was out. We're helping you. Everything we've done has been to help you. And then you say you want to go back to getting sliced up by that sick bastard. Are you insane? Please, don't shout. Sorry. I'm begging you. Just let me have my chastity. Are you kidding me? I must remain pure. I cannot return to my father's side when I pass on, if my soul has been tarnished. Oh, for the love of... How many times do I have to tell you? I have no intention of making you into a prostitute. One problem I have with some religions is if you do X bad, even though it isn't really bad, and no matter how kind person you are. Yeah, me too. I feel like religions are very strict in that way on how you can be as a person, and I don't really like it. Is that why tarnished are maidenless? Oh my god. Besides, even if I did, you couldn't get any work looking like that. What do you mean? Hold on, I'll get a mirror. It'll be quicker for you to see it for yourself. I grabbed one of the prostitute's hand mirrors and passed it to the girl, which she hesitantly accepted. She seemed less concerned about the mirror itself, and more just worried that I might do something to her. Slowly, she turned her gaze toward the reflected surface. It was generally difficult to gauge her expression through the patches of dark and festering flesh, but the look of horror that spread across her face was clear as day. What? Why? How? What are these terrible marks? He never cut my face. So why? I take that to mean she didn't always have the marks on her face then. Is it something the Lord did to her? But she just said he didn't cut her there, didn't she? It's hard to make out her muttering. God, now I feel like an asshole. If I'd known she would take it so badly, I would have just kept my damn mouth shut. Now do you understand? You can't be a prostitute. I can only imagine how awful it must be to find your faces covered in scars, especially for a girl your age. But don't let it get you too down. They could very well still heal. Me? Huh? Would you please kill me? What? Why the hell would I? Taking one's own life is a sin. So I need you to do it for me. Oh, for the love of... Did you forget everything I just said? I saved your life. And now you're asking me to kill you? What the hell's wrong with you? I wish to return to my father's side. Okay, listen real carefully. Yeah, your life kinda sucks right now, I get that. We all have times when we'd rather be dead. But you can't just give up. Persevere, and good fortune will eventually find you. Live on, and you'll eventually have a chance to get your payback. Things may be bad now, but you're still just a child. You have so much opportunity to make things better. So don't you ask me to kill you again. You just get the same answer. I won't do it. End of story. Hello? Say something. So you're giving me the silent treatment. Anyway, I brought ointment like I said I would. Give me your arm, I'll apply it. No. So she'll talk to me to shut me down, but that's it. I wish to be alone. I'll leave if that's what you want, but don't you go dying on me. I will not take my own life. It is a sin. That's some bizarre logic, but if that's what it takes to keep you from killing yourself, I'll take it. Well, I'll be off then. The ointment's right here. I'd appreciate if you actually used it. I'll see you. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I found your butterfly brooch. This is it, right? Ah! I leave it here with the ointment. And now I'm off, for real. I'll check in on you again tomorrow. That was a lot more work than I expected. Oh, look at it, who it is. All done with your little visit? Yeah, all done. Same with you, I take it. Yep, just a little bit ago. God, you will not believe that last guy. He was so rough I thought he was going to tear me a third hole. Is that so? Not sure how I'm supposed to react to that information. So, any news? Or did she just sleep the whole time? No, she woke up. We even spoke, if briefly. Well, shit, that's great news. That's debatable. Oh, what happened? Your big sis all ears. Except I'm older than you, and we're not related either. Huh. Well, I didn't figure her life was all rainbows and sunshine. So what? You wanted to look after her? 'Cause let me tell you, it'll be hard, thankless work. I made that choice when I rescued her from the Lord's Manor. I'd at least like to take care of her until she's able to support herself to some degree. Well, I'll do what I can to help too. We can spare a room for her here as long as she needs. I appreciate it. She seems far too wary of me to stay with me. You were planning on taking that poor innocent little girl to live with you? Man, I thought you had standards. No, for the love of God, no, I would never. That reaction is never gonna get old. Anyway, pretty strange marks she got on her face, huh? Any idea what they might be? There was a girl who used to work here a while back. One day she woke up and she was covered in warts. Warts? What does that have to do with this? Chill, I'm getting to that. Me and the other girls, we thought one of her clients had given her something not uncommon in this line of work. We've never seen anything like it before, but we just assumed it was some kind of rare disease. Not long after, she quit, and, well, to tell you the truth, I figured she'd turn up dead in a ditch somewhere. But she got lucky, and a family in a better part of town took her in, let her work for them as a maidservant or whatever. When I ran into her a few years later, all the warts were gone. At first, I assumed the disease had just run its course, but as I talked to her, I started to think that wasn't it. Oh? Apparently, some of her clients at the brothel used to harass her real bad. They'd even go as far as chasing her around the slums. She wasn't a particularly tough girl, so it did a real number on her, psychologically and emotionally. But she told me as soon as she got out and it all stopped, the warts just went away, poof. So my guess is, sometimes people's emotional states can have physical consequences. And you think the mark on the girl's face are the same thing? Yep. The Lord tortured her so bad he busted her up mentally and emotionally on top of everything else, and that's what we're seeing with her face. I mean, I could be completely wrong too. For all we know, the Lord did cut her face up and she just doesn't remember. Or it could be something else entirely. It could be some kind of disease. Good point. Surprisingly smart? Yeah, Maria is right. Either way, there's no doubt she's been to hell and back. So, plan on at least 3 years of ice breaking if you want to get through to her. 3 years. That sounds about right. Try to watch yourself, though. You can have a bit of a short fuse sometimes. I will. Little does she know I already snapped once. I should get going then. It's been one hell of a day. I'm beat. Get all the rest you need. I'll let you know if anything happens here. Thank you. Good night. Sleep tight. I love their relationship. They're so cute. And also, I do think that this is a good place to stop for today. Because I don't know what will happen next, and I don't want to start something that we can't finish today. So, yeah. So let's change screen. But we are getting started with the story. We have arrived at the brothel, and our main characters have finally had their first encounter and talked. So yeah, I'm getting very excited about this story. I am very ready for all the pain and the sadness it will entail. But yeah, as I said, I really like Jacopo and Maria's friendship, and I think it's something we saw a glimpse of in the main game, and in the third door we got flashbacks to their friendship, and we also got a little bit of it from when we got Jacopo's perspective on things by the end. But I really like to see it more here, that they were indeed friends. Maria was not always intent on killing him. They were their closest people, and sticking up for each other, and it was very sweet. Need some happiness before they cut us all down. Yeah, exactly. We will have do keep in mind what Morgana said in the main game, this here, her time at the brothel, was her happiest time in her life. So yeah, we are going to see her glimpse of happiness before it all goes to absolute shit. So yeah, be excited. I am. See how happy things are, time to rip your heart out. Yeah, exactly, Day, exactly. It's what this game does best, and I do enjoy it a lot. It's very effective. You feel for the characters, you know, it's what's so good about this, or one part of why it's so good. You know that it won't end well, you know that it is a tragedy, but still you can't help to root for the characters, to love them, and want things to go well for them, because they are just so lovable and human and relatable, and yeah. So I'm very much looking forward to keep going. And keep going we shall on Sunday, because this week it is a Sunday stream. So I will, first of all, I will stream Final Fantasy VII on Thursday. And do keep in mind, since it is a holiday here in Sweden, it's Sweden's national day, actually. So I will be off from work, and therefore I will start at 13 GMT plus 2 instead of the normal time. So do keep that in mind. And as I said, we will be playing Final Fantasy VII. And then on Sunday we will keep going with a Requiem for Innocence, also at 13 GMT plus 2. So if you're interested in that, please come by and say hi and hang out. It will be a lot of fun. And I am not a AI. Well, I don't even know what to say. But yeah. Also, I want to, while I'm here, I have noticed I have gained quite a few new followers, and also a lot more people that I don't know have appeared in chat, and I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who is following me, who is supporting me, all who say hi, all who just lurks. All of you really are amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you very much for being with me on this strange journey I have set myself up to do. I'm still amazed about how fun this is and how nice everyone has been so far. So yeah, a big thank you to everyone. Just want you to know that I appreciate you all. And now I'm going to go and melt somewhere. It is super hot. Nice mission fail. Yeah, I'm counting you in. And thank you, Duder. Thank you for your kind words there. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna go now and melt in a corner somewhere because my goodness, it is hot. I'm going to refill my glass of water. Also, I'm going to experiment a bit with my technology because I talked about my last Final Fantasy VII stream that I want to, if I'm able, to stream Dirge of Cerberus once we are done with Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core. And my adapter just arrived today, so I'm going to experiment and try it out and see if it actually works or if I just wasted my money. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go melt in a corner and make some dinner for myself. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. I hope to see you guys on the coming streams this week, and I wish you all a lovely evening. Bye everyone!